But we are going to begin this half hour with the countless lies straight from the mouth of a killer.
For the first time, we're really being allowed into the interrogation room to hear directly from the newlywed who just pled guilty to murdering her husband. ABC's Aditi Roy is in Los Angeles with more. Aditi, good morning.
Good morning, Dan and Bianna. The interviews took place over 3 days during a week-long period. And during that time, Jordan Lynn Graham talks to 4 investigators and changes her story dramatically.
I'm getting some inconsistencies in what you're telling me.
This newly released video shows the days of questioning that led to the confession prosecutors say was the center of their case against Jordan Lynn Graham.
What part do you personally feel responsible for the questioning and quality?
But that came only after days of telling investigators that she had no idea what happened to 25-year-old Cody Lee Johnson.
He was going to go for a ride with some of his out-of-town buddies that were visiting.
But Thursday, Graham changed her plea to guilty of second-degree murder, admitting she pushed Johnson off a cliff at Glacier National Park in July.
Jordan, how are you feeling?
Prosecutors say not only was the killing intentional, they say the videotaped interview helped prove Graham tried to cover up her crime.
I don't know anything more, any of whereabouts or anything.
In day 2 of the questioning, Graham maintained her story to 2 detectives.
I got a text saying he was going and he left.
She also cries to her mother, who was briefly in the room.
I just want to go.
After she eventually leads park rangers to Johnson's body, Graham's changing story undergoes its biggest shift. She finally confesses to pushing Johnson, but says it was an accident during an argument.
He went to grab my arm or my jacket, and I said no. I said I'm not going to let this happen, so I'm going to defend myself. So I said I let go and I pushed, and he went over, and then I took off and went home.
Now that Graham's pleaded guilty, the groom's aunt says Johnson's family is grateful.
It was very emotional. It's been a long haul for us.
Her attorney said this morning that Graham took the plea deal because it takes first-degree murder off the table. She is scheduled to be sentenced on March 27th. Dan and Bianna, a fascinating story.
Fascinating indeed, Aditi. Thank you.